Hello and welcome to another AIC video. It is new tire day here on the farm. So my 2020 F-150 had the original stock factory tires on it, and it's almost 2026 and they were starting to dry rot and chunk, just meaning that, we live on an area with a lot of dirt roads, a lot of sharp rocks, and it actually, as the tire gets older and they get brittle, it actually breaks pieces of the tire off. That can affect balance and noise and comfort, things like that. Also, the dry rotting can mean that when you're driving down the highway, especially on really hot days when it's 115 degrees plus, those tires can fail unexpectedly on you. So I typically replace my tires after 6 years. I rarely wear my tires out tread wise. I do have a couple of local tire shops here in town, but they didn't have any options that fit my budget and my wants. I did end up going to Walmart, which is about an hour away from me, to purchase tires. I bought them online and then scheduled an appointment to get them installed. It was a lot cheaper than just about anywhere else I could go. On their website, they did have just a few options that intrigued me. They have a ton of tires that are brands I've never heard of before, and I'm not really willing to risk that. As cheap as I am, I did want a name brand tire. The three options that kind of crept up on me were the Kumo AT51s, AT52s, a Cooper Discoverer tire that is a Walmart exclusive, and then these Hercules. So take a look at the exact brand here in just a second. The Kumos got kind of mixed reviews, and I'm actually thinking of getting those for my wife's Tahoe because it also is in need of tires. One reason why I didn't have too much money spent on tires is I have to buy tires for 2 vehicles this month. So I'm thinking of getting the Kumos for my wife's Tahoe. The Cooper Discoverers that are the Walmart exclusive don't get very good reviews. I think they're built to a price point and so aren't a great tire. I've had several Hercules tires in the past and I've really enjoyed them. They've been a great tire for me on my Jeeps and stuff and on other trucks, and so I was happy to buy them again. But this is a new model that I haven't seen before. It's a TIS Off-Road RT1 Team TIS. So this is a tire that they did in collaboration with TIS. I don't know who that is. I'll be honest. They are an M plus S, so mud plus snow tire, but they are not snowflake rated. Now, I do live in northern Arizona. We do get some snow, but it's usually gone by the next day. So I'm not too worried about having a snowflake rated tire for where I live. If that does matter to you, again, these are not snowflake rated, so may not be the best option for you if that is a requirement. I only have about 100 miles on them because I literally installed them 2 days ago, and I didn't drive the truck yesterday, just the day I got them, and then today. My understanding, Hercules is a sub-brand of Cooper tires. If I'm wrong on that, please let me know. And like I said, I've had good experiences with them. They seem to ride smooth. They're not the quietest tire I've ever had, but they are an AT slash almost MT. That's a that's a pretty meaty tire tread there. So you're not going to get whisper silent riding on these. But they weren't obnoxious. They didn't have a drone to them that I noticed. But again, I did just put about 100 miles on them. I was on the highway going, 65-ish plus. And that's where I kind of noticed that. But again, they were comfortable, no vibrations. They felt very secure so far. I do have a trip planned coming up where I'll be putting about 300 miles on the truck this week. I have to drive down to Phoenix for work, run some errands down there, and then come back up in the same day. So I'll be putting quite a few miles on it here this week that I definitely to follow up on. The thing I'm most interested in is fuel economy. Typically, if you go with a more aggressive tire, you lose fuel economy. My other tires were kind of shot, and I'm wondering what this, having some newer tires on here, will do. Whether I'll lose fuel economy, if it stays the same, or improves it. I'm guessing either stay the same or get worse. So if it stays the same, I'll be perfectly happy. But these these are all cosmetic. Like, this doesn't do much. I mean, it might protect you from a rock maybe a little bit, but they look good. Definitely. So at least I think they look good. But yeah, so if you have any thoughts, questions about these tires, another reason why I bought these is, well, I didn't know this at the time, but I'm happy I bought these. They actually came with a $70 rebate, online rebate. And I think that's good through the end of the month, so October 31st. So if you're watching this and it's October of 2025, these do currently have a $70 rebate on the website. So definitely take advantage of that if you're looking to buy these tires. After that, obviously I won't know if they have this a rebate or not. I didn't know that when I bought these tires. I found that out when I actually went to do a little bit of research on them for this video. So tell me what you think. I have the Steelies because I have an XL, crank windows, vinyl flooring. Basic four-wheel drive work truck. Exactly what I want. And I didn't go up in tire size or anything because it's just a work truck. I haul hay, I haul goats, I haul children in this. So, nothing too crazy. I do need to go get some firewood here in the next few weekends. And so we'll be out in the mountains again with it. And looking forward to having a tire that I hope will do great on those rough roads out there when I'm collecting firewood. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.